The Redskins are faced with an assignment that only one other team has carried out so far. That's to stop the surge of the Eastern Conference frontrunners, the Cleveland Browns. This game promises to be a high-scoring thriller. Leo Elder notches the Skins' first tally with a 4-yard burst into pay dirt, and the Redskins vault to the top, 6-3. The scoring-hungry Redskins are on the loose, and Cleveland takes shelter as Leo Elder dashes helter-skelter to his second touchdown. This gives the Skins a 16-13 lead. The Redskins haven't been fenced in yet, and that's Leo Elder tearing off 18 fast yards. Cleveland comes from behind to tie the Redskins in a 30-30 thriller. The Redskins reduced the Browns' Eastern Conference edge to 1/2 game over the New York Giants. Conditions in Washington aren't at their best, but the Redskins are as they make war on the Philadelphia Eagles. Both teams feature outstanding rookie aces, and in the first meeting, the Eagles ambush the Redskins in Philadelphia. LeBaron doesn't get discouraged, but our cameraman does. Eddie fakes him right off his tripod and then passes a TD strike to Ed Sutton as the Redskins roll into a 21-0 lead at halftime. In the third quarter, Eddie LeBaron is still threading the needle. The Eagles are caught napping as LeBaron pitches to Leo Elder. Elder waltzes into a pay dirt on a 50-yard touchdown play, and it's now Redskins 28, Philadelphia nothing. Ed Sutton takes a handoff to the right and dazzles the Birds with a down-and-out throw to Leo Elder. The Redskins are way out in front and humble the Birds 42-7. The win enables the Redskins to leap in front of Philadelphia and take over 4th place in the Eastern Conference.
The New York Giants, tied with Cleveland for the Eastern Conference lead, are out after their 4th straight victory as they take on the upset-minded Pittsburgh Steelers before 30,000 in Pitt Stadium. Gifford finishes the drive by plunging over for the score, and the Giants move into a 7-0 lead as the first quarter comes to an end. Now it's the Steelers' turn. Bobby Lane with a 3rd and 17 situation arches the pigskin downfield. Ray Matthews has it on the 30, and watch him go as he races all the way to the New York 1-yard line. Old Pro Bobby Lane dives over center for the score. With a minute left in the half, the margin after placement is narrowed to Giants 10, Steelers 7. In the third period, the hometown Steelers are at it again. Matthews picks off Lane's aerial for a 15-yard advance to the Giant 40. 11-year veteran Bobby Lane still loves to run that ball. Up the middle he goes to the Giant 10-yard line. Master Chef mixes up his specialty for the Steeler fans. This time he serves up a touchdown toss to Tom Tracy, and the Steelers take over the lead 14-10. In the fourth period, the Steelers are at it again. Bobby Lane passes to Jack McLaren for a big chunk of Giant territory. The Giants tighten here only to have Tom Miner give the Steelers 3 more points, and the score is now Steelers 24, Giants 10. Later in the period, Pittsburgh's troops are at it again. Knocking on the Giant door, Tom Tracy batters the Giants for 13 yards. Bobby Lane then dives in for the final score of the day, making it Steelers 31, New York 10. This jolts the Giants into second place, 1 full game behind the Browns, as the Steelers win their 3rd straight victory.
In Pittsburgh, the snow removal crew has to work overtime to prepare the Pitt Stadium gridiron for the interconference battle between the Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Snow or no, the Steelers are red hot in riding the crest of a 4-game victory streak. The experts figure it will end against the Burley Bears. Clark's a Steeler strike. He finds rookie Jim Orr for a 12-yard gain. Lane hands off to Tom Tracy, another ex-Lion, and the stocky halfback looks like the best deal the Steelers ever made as he speeds through the Bears to a 30-yard touchdown that gives Pittsburgh a 7-0 lead going into the second quarter. Tracy hasn't finished tormenting the Bears. Tom breaks through the line and sheds a couple of tacklers before picking up his blockers and stomping to the Chicago 25. The ball gets away from him, but Jim Orr recovers for another 6 yards. Tall Tom Miner comes in on 4th down to try a 22-yard field goal. Tom's toe is true to the mark, and the Steelers head for the clubhouse at halftime with a 10-0 lead over the favored Bears. The big Bear forward wall rises up to stop Tom Tracy. The ball gets loose, and Bill George recovers for Chicago. Willie Gallo, Bobby Lane, and rookie Jim Orr get together again, and this is the catch of the year. Orr finally snares the ball and sprints across for a 48-yard touchdown. The Steelers have the lead again at 17-10. The Steeler defense cools off the Bears, and Bobby Lane goes to work again. He picks the same partner as he looks for number 86. Jimmy Orr is there to take the ball and tear to the Bears' 16. Tom Tracy may be shaped like a fire plug, but he runs like a racehorse. Tom scores the clincher for Pittsburgh. The Steelers stun the Bears 24-10 for their 5th straight victory. The Steel City team still has an outside chance of tying for Eastern Conference honors as it trails the Browns by 2 games with 2 to play.
The Pittsburgh Steelers, back in Forbes Field after a season in neighboring Pitt Stadium, face the Eastern Conference runners-up, the powerful Cleveland Browns. The Steelers won 6 of their last 7 games in 58 for 3rd place in the East and hope to continue that sizzling pace. After a scoreless first quarter, the Steelers call on Bobby Lane for some aerial support, but Bobby's bomb is picked off by the Browns' Kenny Cons, and he isn't caught until he reaches the Cleveland 47. The 1958 league-leading ground gainer, Jimmy Brown, twists for 8 yards. Milt Plum sneaks for the touchdown. The Browns draw first blood for a 7-0 lead at the half. Neither offense has exploded in the first half, but the Pittsburgh fans wonder how long Bobby Lane can be stopped. Professor Lane supplies the answer in the 3rd quarter. Bobby hits Pete Brewster for 26 yards to the Browns' 16. Lane hands off to Tracy, but Tom the Bomb is dropped on the 20 by an alert Paul Wiggin. Drive stalls, but Lane gives the Steelers some consolation with a 25-yard field goal. The Steelers trail 7-3. Bobby proves his worth to the Steelers' cause with a final 21-yard touchdown toss to Pete Brewster. The Steelers pound out a 17-7 victory in their first league encounter. Coach Buddy Parker's revamped Pittsburgh Steelers look like they're picking up this year where they left off last year. Now is the time to purchase your season tickets for the Pittsburgh Steelers home games at Forbes Field in 1960. Prices range from $36 for box seats on the 2nd and 3rd tiers to $18 for reserved seats in the end zone. You can also buy season tickets for $30 and $24. You get better seat locations by buying season tickets. And you may pay on the installment basis, spreading the payments to fit your budget. These payments can be made at your convenience. Stop by our office at 139 6th Street in the Roosevelt Hotel or phone Express 1-1200. Philadelphia Eagles, tied for second place in the Eastern Conference with the Cleveland Browns, kick off to the Steelers in Pittsburgh's Forbes Field. A victory for the Big Birds today would make them a top contender for the conference title. As the Pittsburghers try to get a threat of their own going, Leo Elder is tackled hard by Tom Brookshire and fumbles. Ed Kayat picks up the ball and scrambles through the snow to the Steelers' 7. That ends the first quarter. As the second period opens, Paige Cothran attempts another field goal, but the wide-awake Steelers, led by John Rigger, block it again, and Dick Albin returns to his own 42. Bobby Lane, the Steelers' Dawson Texan, goes to work with a pitch to Leo Elder. Leo's loose on a 30-yard gallop before Johnny Nocera can bring him down to earth. Lane pitches out to rookie fullback Larry Krutko, and Larry crashes to the Eagle 12. Lane looks for another rookie, Buddy Dial, and finds him in the snowbound end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. Steelers 10, Eagles nothing. As the Steelers shut out the Eagles for their biggest win of the series. The Eagles are still tied for second in the conference, but now they're 2 games behind New York.
Must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let